Moondrop Crescents. Not in there. Got some shit in the way. Got some tips. Pretty decent tips. You get a little carrying bag. Decent little carrying bag. Onto the guys. So for starters, I'm pretty butthurt that in the AliExpress ad, these are a nice brass housing with a pretty purple cable. What you get is these golden ear dildos with a shitty black cable that, well, we'll go with the notes here. Chunky metal housings. So these are pretty heavy. Make a nice little clacky clack. This cable, it's thick. It's got a nice texture to it. Gold split. But there's an issue with it, and it's that it has microphonics up the ass. Straight terminal jack. Gold. Really bad microphonics. Some of the worst I've ever heard. Impressively bad. But, you know, these guys make up for it. Oh, little note here. This notch is for the left channel. And I know it's the left channel because I've listened to these, and there's some music that has shit going on just the left. And, you know, before I thought this was the right channel. But, no, it's the left. Anyway, moving on. 2, not very comfortable. I can keep these in my ears for maybe an hour at a time before I have to take a break. Pretty big downside. They don't stay in my ears very well. These would not be something I would take to the gym and run in. These are not something you can rock out with in your ears and shake your head all around. They will come out. So moving on to the sound. These follow something called the Harman tuning curve. And the bass profile is the in-ear profile. And it's about 10 decibels over the mid-range. And it's good. Lots of sub-bass. To my ears, it comes in at just the right point that it doesn't sound boomy. It's not all muddy. It's really good. I really enjoy the bass on these. Even if you are a metalhead, the bass on these will not interfere with your metal tracks. Fucking amazing. You can listen to hip-hop on these. You can listen to metal on these. You can listen to pop trash on these. It'll all sound good in the bass region. Clean mids. I never have much to say about mids. They're either done right or they're done wrong, as far as I'm concerned. Depending on your preference, though, these could potentially sound pushed back. It's a U-shaped tuning curve. So the bass kind of comes in like that. Then you got a flat midsection, and then you got a treble that goes up like that. I think it works out really well. Your ears are kind of tuned to favor the mid-range to begin with, so I wouldn't call it neutral. I think a flatter bass profile is more accurate for a kind of neutral experience, but it is, you know, nice. I think the Harman target is more of like the ideal than it is neutral, but I haven't really read into it much. I only know about hearsay on the internet, and I'm too lazy to bother. Harman OE treble, over-ear treble, follows the over-ear treble target pretty well. I've got a graph. I'll post it when I get around to it. I'm still fiddling about with Google Drive and getting that working. Some of my files won't show up, but it will be there. Above average Soundstage. Pretty good Soundstage on these. It's not super huge, but it is quite good. Thumbs up to that. Good separation. Nice instrument separation. You can listen to death metal and everything won't be all cluttered. Not the best I've ever heard, but quite good. And very good imaging. Cross-channel effects, you know, the whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop, quite good. So, I like these a lot. I'm not gonna lie. They're $30, and some of the other stuff we've looked at kind of falls in the same price range. These beat those other options by quite a bit. The 10 Audio T2s, the TRN V80s, the QT2s, yeah, these just mop the floor with those. So if you can live with the microphonics, the fact that it's not a detachable cable, and maybe the fact that these aren't super duper comfortable, I mean, these are winners. These are fucking amazing. So, peace out.